Hi everyone! Today we are going talking about the population growth. We are members of the UN, experts from Chile. The members of the group are Maria Paz, Mariana Alvarez, come here please, and Daniel Vera, and me, Gino Coxio.
Problem of population growth, we know that this is a serious problem worldwide, since overpopulation is a common factor in some parts of the world, which often causes a shortage of resources. In our country, Chile, the problem of population growth doesn't happen because of a large number of children, but because of the number of foreigners who come looking for a better life. The mind that determines the population increase, according to an article published by the University of Quintana in Mexico, are the medical and technological development, which allow individuals well-being so that they can grow, educate, and eventually reproduce. The increase in longevity, since people live longer and remain in the world, causing a large population. A good example of this is Europe, since instead of being one of the places with overpopulation in the world, most of these are elderly, that is, long-lived population. On other hand, according to the organizations of the United Nations, in countries where these circumstances do not exist, the lack of sexual education or birth control mechanisms are factors that influence the increase of the population. This is the case in Africa, where the average number of children per woman are 5 children, because the women and girls in vulnerable situations are exposed to unplanned pregnancies for not having access to contraception treatments.
The government performance has been satisfactory because many countries invite population of another country to live. Other cases, like working holiday or situations to populate distant cities or islands. When you go to countries like this, you receive money to cover your expenses and some cases accommodation too. Today, there are 18 countries that you can visit with these benefits, like USA, Canada, Germany, Italy, Holland, and Switzerland, among others. Chile receives many foreigners during the year, being generally these Venezuelans, Colombians, Peruvians, and Haitians. These transfers helps to give better work and life opportunities to these people who can sew their lives together with their families. The UN provides information related to population growth, where it estimates that the 7 million people that the world has now in the next 30 years will increase to 7,700 million people.
The future is terrible. According to the UN, the world population will reach 9 billion in 2030. In addition, they will reach 10 billion in 2050 and 11 billion in 2100. This is awesome. According to the World Bank, 80% of the population will live in Africa and Asia. Africa will be fastest growing continent in population between 2015 and 2050. If the population increases at the rapid rate, there will be many problems, both economic, social, and environmental. If the current rate of consumption continues, the planet won't have enough resources to meet everyone need. There will be problems with water, food, and pollution. Resources are limited, and today they are barely enough. Other experts, such to Felix Munoz, reader of Simulation magazine, predicts that if fertility rates are maintained, there won't be problem or global overpopulation. They even says that the year 2050 the population will stagnate. These entailed social problems in development countries lead to workforce and public aging, which affects the productivity of those countries. According to the Dr. Salazar Ortiz from the University of Mexico, it is fact that reducing the population rate would contribute to minimizing the impact of our species or nature. Human beings is intelligent and we know how to solve those problems. Maybe in 2100 we live in Jupiter.
At the international level, there is a population growth, which varies from year to year, mainly in countries such as China, India, and Africa. They are the main countries affected by this global problem. This is due to various factors. This problem has generated serious consequences in these countries of different kinds. At the national level, this problem does not exist. Rather, there is a decrease in the population. This is due to various factors, both the awareness of people and especially of young people about the impact of having children, or whether it is due to the implementation of programs, family planning, which are very helpful. Some of the ways to stop the problem of population growth worldwide are the following. Empowerment of women. It has been shown that working women are able to afford contraception and that those with access to reproductive health service can also escape poverty with less difficulty. Promote family planning. Educate both men and women about how important it is to have children in a responsible way. The positive impact it can generate in the world. Make education fun. Creativity to explain as much as to men and women is important so that they understand more easily about reproductive health. Get government incentives. Government have resources which they should use to promote responsible parenthood. In addition, these resources should be used to campaign to raise awareness. Limit birth rate by law. If the number of children that can be raised per family was regulated, it would have a long-term impact. There are countries like China that have implemented this, which has generated a lot of controversy.
And that's all that we can say about population growth. See you tomorrow in a new season with the UN experts at the same time on the same channel. Good luck!
According to the UN, the world population will reach the world population will reach 9 billion in 2030. In addition, they will reach 10 billion in 2015 and 11 billion in 2000.
Pero, pero,
Obvio.